Hello everybody, my name is Samson Singer, and this video today is going to be my first top 10 list video. This is something I've kind of wanted to do for a very long time, and now here it is. So these YouTube channels that are present in this list have made a huge impact on me and inspired me to start this channel and create my own content. This list is just 10 of my favorite YouTube channels, and I will be certainly doing another sort of top 10 list video in the future. I just wanted to keep it at 10 here because, well, it's just easier this way. I really hope people will see why I love these channels and hopefully help these YouTubers out by having more people subscribe to their channels. It's just, man, these are great channels. And this is my tribute video to them. Please, please, please subscribe to their channels if you have not already. Also, this list isn't necessarily going to be from worst to best. I mean, it kind of is, but not really. I just put them in a specific order because I wanted to rank them according to how much of an impact they had on me, and it just feels right being structured this way. So let's begin the list, and please, again, like I said, remember to subscribe to these channels. Okay, here we go. Number 10, Brutal Moose. So this guy is such a great and hilarious editor with his videos. The way he edits is freaking funny, and the dude is just so talented with the complex edits he does. Brutal Moose does mostly food reviews, some movie reviews, and product reviews. He is doing this series of videos where he finds old recorded VHS tapes and watches whatever that was recorded onto them. It's funny because he will find 6-hour-long tapes of old TV shows and commercials that were recorded in the late 90s and early 2000s. This dude will pick out old commercials that got his interest and decide which one is best, which I just love. Also, he will review TV dinners, and those are the videos he is most well known for making. The Hungry Man review is, I think, the first video of his that I actually came across and got me to start binge watching his stuff. The dude will go into detail about each cheap TV dinner, and it seems he rarely ever finds a good dinner that he enjoyed. I mean, he will at times go through the most unappetizing meals and really suffer through them. But he also does a mix of other types of videos. Actually, one of my favorite videos of his is when he traveled from Texas to Washington State, where he now lives. Again, a well-edited travel vlog that is engaging and where he provides an amusing voiceover. I'm really glad I found this guy's channel because he is a damn good editor. His content is made of just bingeable videos to watch. So, I hope he keeps making those TV dinner reviews because I think they are just delightful. Don't forget to subscribe to this guy's channel. Number 9, OKI's Weird Stories. OKI creates these engaging documentaries that cover very strange people or bizarre events in history and will go into incredible detail. It's quite impressive the amount of information he gives about each subject, and you could tell the amount of research he has done for each video. My favorite video of his is the story of Hiro Anada, an imperial Japanese soldier who was a holdout until 1974. OKI talks about how he evaded capture on a Filipino island, survived the elements, and finally surrendered in 3 intriguing and professionally researched videos. The dude has more of these sorts of documentaries that are truly engaging. Even though he hasn't created that many videos, the videos he has made are quite exceptional. Another one of his great documentaries is about a family that is conned by a sort of cult leader. The Cult of Terry Tilley is well done and really engaging as it tells this bizarre story of how this family was exploited by one man and was put into a constant state of fear and paranoia. I mean, just check it out and you will be invested in that weird true story. Kino Corner, which is another good channel, did a live stream where OKI joined him in a discussion about horror films. I was in the live chat and was able to message some questions to OKI. He seems like a chill dude after listening to that live stream. So, yeah, go ahead and check out his channel, and please subscribe to see his fantastic content. Number 8, Atrocity Guide. Like OKI's channel, Atrocity Guide produces videos that focus on odd individuals, weird areas of the internet, like obscure websites, and just bizarre social movements. She will create these long documentaries that really go into the stories of things most average people have never even heard of. The lady who narrates the documentaries does an amazing job, as her voice is perfect for these types of videos on weird stuff. My favorite video on her channel is about the true story of Mehran Karimi, an Iranian man who lived at the Charles de Gaulle International Airport for over 18 years because he lost his passport and other identifying documents. That 50-minute long video goes over his life, why he got stuck at the airport, and why he chose to stay there for almost 2 decades. Atrocity Guide is very much like another great channel called Frederick Newson. Frederick creates these great series called Down the Rabbit Hole, which, like Atrocity Guide, covers true stories about weird people and events. His channel is fantastic, but the reason why I included Atrocity Guide on this list is to make people more aware of her channel and her content. I mean, the videos about people are bizarre and really intriguing. She does a video about a religious fanatic who posts repetitive messages all over the internet. A true story about an MMA fighter who decided to become a masked hero in Seattle. A self-taught math genius who, on his own, developed a computer game, and much, much more. I could go on about the bizarre and interesting documentaries on this channel, but that's why it's important for everybody to check out her stuff. And check out her channel and just subscribe. Please do so. Number 7, Genio Samuel. Genio Samuel is one of the most unique channels, as he has produced over 50 long documentary videos where he focuses solely on one person, Christine Weston Chandler, or shortened to Chris Chan. Chris Chan is quite well known on the internet for allegedly being one of the most well documented human beings alive. Chris is this autistic weirdo who created this famously bad webcomic series focused around a character named Sonichu. Chris Chan basically combined Sonic and Pikachu into one character and named it Sonichu. This poorly drawn series was soon discovered by internet trolls who, for almost 2 decades, continue to mock, harass, exploit, and bully Chris Chan through various ways discussed in these documentaries. These trolls have done almost everything in an attempt to ruin Chris Chan's life, and Chris has allowed herself to be continuously exploited by said trolls. Genio Samuel gives all the details about Chris's life because there's just endless amounts of personal information about her online. It's truly astonishing the work Genio Samuel does, because each video is usually 50 minutes long, in which he will give detailed information about a certain point in Chris Chan's life. Much of this information is made up of emails, pictures, and videos that either Chris published on the internet or that trolls obtained. Genio Samuel edits all of this info together into a coherent and interesting narrative. I think that Genio does portray Chris Chan objectively and doesn't ridicule her ever in these videos. Chris Chan has a pretty sad life, as she lives with her mother, has serious financial problems, is overweight, hasn't worked a job in years, lives in disgusting conditions, suffers from autism, and like I said, is constantly harassed by internet trolls. Chris Chan is to blame for much of these problems, but regardless, I do feel somewhat bad for her. Chris Chan has done incredibly stupid things that many people are aware of, but I still do not believe it warrants the ridicule and harassment that she has endured. I mean, the harassment has gone on for almost 2 decades, like I said, and continues to this day. There's a whole website dedicated to posting personal information about Chris Chan. It's really wild. Through these documentaries, Genio Samuel allows you to come to your own conclusion about Chris Chan and his life. I mean, I am truly impressed with the amount of detail in these documentaries. Give Genio Samuel a chance and I can assure you that you will be binge watching his videos. So please subscribe to his channel. Number 6. Like Stories of Old. Be prepared to be amazed and to cry, because Like Stories of Old makes analysis videos that are truly an emotional roller coaster to watch. Looking at films and filmmakers, Like Stories of Old creates beautifully edited videos that examine the underlying messages and philosophies that are present in great movies. I mean, I cried at both his analysis of Hacksaw Ridge and Children of Heaven. This is how well he uplifts and magnifies the movies that he analyzes through spectacular editing. There are a lot of film analysis channels present on YouTube, and many of them have incredible editing and great insight, but I have not seen a channel yet to produce such tearjerkers as these videos. I mean, the way the guy teaches philosophy using these films is astonishing. The dude narrates these videos with such a soft and pleasant accent, which is absolutely delightful to listen to. I've gained a greater appreciation of film and how film can convey so much emotion and philosophy. Like Stories of Old is a fantastic educational channel for anyone interested in filmmaking. I really am glad I came across this channel and would recommend you watch his analysis of Children of Heaven, and you will see what I am talking about. The dude is doing God's work in a way. So give him a chance and subscribe to his channel. Number 5. JJ Mccullough. JJ is this cool Canadian and fabulous bro who creates videos that mostly focus on geography, history, politics, and culture. Being that he is from Canada, he provides us with quirky educational videos about his country and all the obscure things about it. Much of this information I would have never known, and it's just fun learning about it. That is what's great about his videos. They're just fun to watch. JJ used to be a political commentator on the news network called The Sun, but decided instead to create a YouTube channel to make educational content. Great decision on his part, because I love his channel. JJ is quite the handsome chap and comes off as this fun and friendly dude in his videos. Also, the editing in his videos is unique, as he will include illustrations and fun graphics to keep you interested. At times, I do disagree with his politics, being that he is somewhat of a conservative. Other than that, though, the dude will go above and beyond in creating content that will engage the viewer, as JJ will discuss political, social, geographical, and historical issues. I love it when he makes videos that focus on Canada because, to be honest, I do not know that much about Canada, which shows how I am a typical ignorant American. JJ, you're doing a great job, and keep up the good work of educating us uneducated Americans about, well, a lot of things. JJ, you are awesome, and please, everyone, subscribe to his channel. Number 4. Mark Felton Productions. Mark Felton is a British gentleman who is doing the job that the History Channel used to do and educates people about the history of World War II, the history of modern warfare, the history of the 20th century, and the history of technology. But he usually focuses on World War II and some other things about it. Educational YouTubers are a godsend, and Mark Felton is a great educator who is needed more than ever. He has this soft and pleasant British accent that adds to the overall quality of his short documentaries. You really do become engaged with what he will say about the Second World War. Most of his videos give us unknown facts and historical stories that most people, including myself, would have never even known about. My favorite video of his is when he talks about how the German Ninth Army in April of 1945 made an attempt to break out from a Soviet encirclement to surrender to the US forces. The story is so thrilling to listen to because I'm a huge history nerd and just love listening about this stuff. This is just one video of his because there are way more short videos he made that really draw you in and get you invested in history. Because of that, Mark Felton shows how great of a historian he is by deeply researching all of this historical information. Mark is doing the job of the History Channel because they're just too focused on their god-awful series, Ancient Aliens. I think I am going to do another list of videos of great educational YouTubers and put Mark and JJ near the top because they deserve it. We need less vloggers, prankers, and streamers on YouTube and more educators on this platform. Thank you, Mark, and keep up the great work as you've always been doing, my good sir. Number 3. Anton Shea Films. Do you want hilarious videos that cover the American Civil War and the Lost Cause myth? Then Anton Shea Films is the channel for you. Here we have yet another great educational channel with a handsome dude, Anton, creating hilarious and nerdy videos that focus on the Civil War, the history of North America, and the history of New Orleans. Anton Shea is an artist with his videos, as his editing skills and love for cinema are made apparent to us. He just has this great nerdy sense of humor that mixes well with his educational content. I mean, the editing is what elevates these videos to greatness, and I applaud the dude for all the effort he puts into each single video. I wish I could meet this dude, cause he comes off as this friendly and pretty chill dude in his videos. He just has so much historical knowledge and has done so much research about the Civil War and New Orleans, the city where he resides and does most of his filming. The series that gets the most views on his channel is called Checkmate Lincolnites, a hilarious bunch of videos where he takes on many myths that surround the Civil War and slavery. Many of these myths are propagated online, and Anton Shea Films takes them down in great style. Anton points out the absurdities of the Lost Cause myth, and the dude has gotten a lot of flack for it. This is important, as the lies that are spread about the Confederacy need to be confronted with historical fact. History can and will be politicized, and Anton Shea doesn't shy away from this in his videos. He really does point out and shine a light on America's racist history. I really love the style of his videos and the effort he puts in to make these short videos look well made with costumes and good cinematography. He blends education and entertainment so well that it's really impressive. I gotta go to New Orleans one day and meet this dude just to test his historical knowledge about his own city. I believe in one of his videos he states that he was a New Orleans history tour guide, so that's actually pretty cool. Anton, my dude, keep up the good work, teaching people about American history and dispelling historical myths. Thank you for what videos you have already made. So stay righteous, my man. Help out Anton Shea by subscribing to his awesome channel. Number 2. Jonas Saika, or Cuck Philosophy. Okay, so Jonas updated the name of his channel recently and changed it from Cuck Philosophy to Jonas Saika. So sorry if I'm mispronouncing your name. I'm trying my best, so sorry in advance. To make it easier, I will just say your first name just to, well, make things easier. Sorry again. Anyways, I discovered Jonas's channel about 2 years ago, and I'm not joking when I say this, but his channel has really helped in changing my political and philosophical views. The dude helps to explain difficult to understand and dense modern philosophy through simply made and yet excellent videos. It's hard for most people, including me, to get my head around many ideas and concepts that are present in modern philosophy. But here, the philosophy of Hegel, Nietzsche, Baudrillard, and Heidegger are simplified for me so I can better understand what these philosophers were trying to communicate to us. With this, I gain a better understanding of the world and begin to evolve my thinking in the process. Jonas is a socialist, and in many of his videos, he enlightens the viewer of what really is socialism and makes us aware of the dangers present in capitalism. I would have never been able to grasp many of the theories in socialism if it were not for these great videos. Without the channel, I'd still be very ignorant about ideologies and stuck to my conservative beliefs. These videos help better expand my understanding of my own existence and help me abandon toxic views that a large portion of Americans still hold. See, I used to not just have conservative beliefs, but began to become more extreme as I became sucked into many right-wing YouTube channels. But I began watching his channel in and around 2018, and things slowly improved for me as I became de-radicalized. I mean, Jonas's videos really introduced me to the philosophies I would have never even heard of. In one of my favorite videos of his, he talks about the philosophy of hauntology and how our culture is slowly decaying as we become more nostalgic for the past. I really did oversimplify the ideas, but just check out the video yourself and you will see what I am talking about. Another great video is where he talks about incels and how they understand their own existence. That video is good because it shows the flawed thinking incels have about themselves, women, and all of humanity in general. Man, this channel is incredible and shows you why we need to understand modern philosophy, because it will make you analyze your own belief systems. You're doing a marvelous job, Jonas, and keep up the good work, because I really hope your channel gets a large increase in subscribers. You definitely need it, dude, because you have helped me become more open-minded. Stay awesome. And number 1.
LucasFilm Logo. A long time ago in a galaxy far, far away, but no title crawl. Oh well!
I applauded it for being different.
It broke new ground!
Red Letter Media. Well, these dudes are the main reason why I started my YouTube channel. Mccullough, Jay Bowman, and Rich Evans are truly righteous dudes, and the world is a better place because of their existence. They actually just recently celebrated their 10-year anniversary of their most popular show, Half in the Bag. Half in the Bag is where Mike and Jay review films that have recently come out, and I have been watching that show since the very first episode. Oh man, Mike and Jay are the perfect duo of reviewers, as they have this amazing and nerdy sense of humor that I find myself quoting all the friggin' time. They also have 3 other great shows on their channel: Best of the Worst, Wheel of the Worst, and Review. Red Letter Media is the most well known for their Mr. Plinkett reviews of the Star Wars prequels. I remember coming across the Plinkett reviews in 2011, and shortly after they started Half in the Bag, and that's when I became hooked. Besides Half in the Bag, Best of the Worst is where they review horrible B-movies that most people have not seen and put themselves through watching such cinematic crap. Wheel of the Worst is where they find bizarre instructional videos from the 80s and 90s and also go through the pain of watching such cringe-worthy material. I mean, unlike many other YouTube reviewers, these dudes are just hilarious on the platform, whereas many other reviewers, like myself, fail to be that funny. Mccullough will usually be depressed after watching a shitty movie and is constantly drinking. You gotta slow down, Mike. I am really starting to worry about you, bud. Jay Bowman is the film buff, as he has so much knowledge about obscure films and horror films. His knowledge of films is quite impressive, to be honest. And Rich is this goofy, clumsy, and forgetful nerd who has a hard time reading and remembering things. The memes with Rich Evans are endless, as the guy is usually the butt of the joke. He also has this unforgettable laugh that he does, which is friggin' hysterical. At the time of this video, they have well over 1 million subscribers on YouTube, and even after more than a decade, they are still growing in popularity. I have a good friend who is as much of a Red Letter Media fanboy as me, because we are quoting them constantly. Anton Shea Films even admitted he is a huge fan of their channel. Like I said, memes of them are everywhere on the internet. It is incredible how they have been making videos and even movies for almost 2 decades, and yet they are they're still funny as ever. They have made terrible crap like their movies Space Cop and Feeding Frenzy, but even those films got a laugh out of me. I would say these dudes are in their mid-40s now and look like they're not stopping anytime soon, and will continue making videos, which is great for everybody. I love movies, and I even have a greater appreciation of film now because of this channel. Red Letter Media is one of the greatest YouTube channels of all friggin' time, and I can't stop singing their praises because they are that good. If you are not subscribed to them already, go ahead and do so. Well, that was my first video. And I was going to talk a little bit more about other videos, but I want to end it here with Red Letter Media. Again, please subscribe to a lot of these other channels and subscribe to Red Letter Media because they're fantastic. I cannot say that enough. I hope you like the way that I edited the video. I hope you like my other videos, I guess. So, please like this video and subscribe to my channel, and just remember to subscribe to Red Letter Media. Yeah, they're fantastic. So, thank you for watching this video, and have a great day.